Hey guys, Vixie here, bringing you part 3 of my World of Warcraft TSM guide. In this guide, we're going to talk about how to create groups. So I'm going to break this video down into two parts. One is going to be how to create groups, and the other part is going to be how to add operations to that group. So this is just simply how to make a group, and there are a few different ways, so we'll get started with how to add the easiest way. So /TSM and go to groups, and you can see I already have some groups set up. So I'm going to create a new group for, let's say, like cloth, right? So cloth. Or if you're just starting, what I kind of recommend would be to maybe set things up like stuff you want to sell in stacks and stuff you don't want to sell in stacks. Um, However you want to do it though, it's going to be up to you. So I'm going to make one for cloth just to show you guys a couple of ways to add cloth to your groups. So the first way is going to be if you have something in your bags. So we have rune cloth and we have silk cloth both in our bags. So we can select the silk cloth, make sure it's highlighted, add that over, and go down and the rune cloth, and we can add that over as well. So we have silk cloth and we have rune cloth. So let's say that you have an item, or you want to add an item to your group for whatever reason that's not in your bags. Like you don't have it in stock, but you want to add it to your group to follow the group rule. So let's add a linen cloth. So I'm going to search for linen cloth in the auction house. And linen cloth, and what you're going to do is go to import export. Click where it says import string, and then shift click on the linen cloth, and it's going to add linen cloth to the group. Hit OK, and you can see that the linen cloth was added to the group. So the next way to add items to your group is going to be to go to wowhead and search for the item. So we have another type of cloth. Let's add nether weave cloth. We're going to add nether weave cloth to the list. So if you go to wowhead, you can see here everything has an item ID number. That's what we want for TSM. That's what TSM is reading. So we're just going to copy this ID number here, go back to import export, put in the ID number, hit OK, and you can see that it added nether weave cloth to our set list. Okay, the next way to add items to a group is going to be kind of using the wowhead again. And when we get to wowhead, let's look at, you're going to go to database, items, trade goods, and since we're doing cloth, but you can really add anything to this list, I'm going to click on cloth, and basically what it's going to do is going to pull up this page with everything that has to do with cloth, right? So this is all the cloth that's in the game, but it's also like crafting reagents and things like that. So you can see you have some of the newer items. So what you want to do is you want to highlight everything. You can highlight singles or doubles, or you can highlight everything that you want to add. So we're just going to highlight everything just so I can show you guys how this works. And you're going to hit copy. And then what you're going to want to do is pull up the Tradeskill Master website. You pull up Tradeskill Master and go to auctions, groups, create. And it's going to pull up this and just paste all of that wowhead stuff in there, and what it's going to do, it's going to pull all the ID numbers out. So we're going to go down here, and we're just going to copy the import string. We're going to not talk to the auction guy, we're going to import export, and we're going to paste that entire string in there, hit OK. Basically this is going to post all of the cloth that's in the game. Okay, so the final way that you guys can add items to a group or create group is to use the professions window. So open up your professions tab and go to whatever profession you want to create. If you have TSM and you're doing this for the first time, a window will actually pop up and it'll ask you if you want TSM to automatically set up some groups for you. You can hit OK to that and it'll do what I'm about to do. If you'd ignored it in the past for whatever reason and you need to manually do it, it's quite simple. Just in your TSM profession tab, go to TSM groups and create profession group. And you can see that it added this profession group over here for enchanting, and basically it is going to list everything in the main group. So in this little part right here, it's going to list everything for enchanting. And it breaks it down into subgroups of crafts. So this is everything I can craft with my enchanting. And then it breaks it down even further into materials for all the materials that we have for our enchanting. Now you can customize this if you want. You can take things out. You can add other things. You can make this as simple or as complicated as you want. But that is the basics on how to create groups. If someone else already has groups, so like they have a group profile, you can just import their string into here and it'll create all of their profile groups. And that's the basics for creating your group. I hope you guys have found this video helpful. If you did, please leave me a thumbs up. If you have any questions about creating groups, just shoot me a comment below and I'll do my best to answer any questions that you may have. In the next video, I will talk about operations. So that is assigning operations for the group. And yeah, so I hope you guys did find this video helpful. Thank you so much for watching. And subscribe if you haven't already to get alerted whenever I post the next video, and I will see you guys on the next one.